YouTube fam, how y'all doing? It's your Uncle Tim. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, the channel where I rant and I review, man. You know what? I'm getting tired of people and they bullshit, man. You know, some people are petty, negative, and just secretly hate you, man. You know, sometimes you could sit back and feel it come off of them, man, and sometimes they just let it be known. You know, I learned you just got to leave those damn people alone. They're unhappy, they're bitter, they're angry, and they're jealous of you. You have so many people that are hating you right now, that you're living inside their head for free. I mean, people are out here hating on you so damn hard, they think they're you. It's crazy, fam. You know what? I listen to people tell me, happy wife, happy life. That's the craziest shit I ever heard. Happy spouse, happy house. You both gotta be happy, not just one person. Life is about you both being happy, man. You know, a marriage is a coming together of two people, not becoming one, acting as one at times. But y'all still separate people, man. People just don't understand the logic behind a lot of shit, man. You know, we take so much of stuff literal, man. And we get angry when people are angry with us. Sometimes people get frustrated with all the nonsensical shit that we do, man. You know, you can invite people into your life, man, and they come with all of their negative energy trying to bring it to your doorstep. You got to turn these people away and you got to keep moving, man. Your sanity, your peace of mind is like the best thing in the world, man. You ever hear people just ask for peace? They're not asking for anything else. They're just asking for peace. You know, I'm looking at it, man, and like I said, so many two-faced, petty, angry, just bitter people, and man, they're just trying to tear you down. And you got to look at it, man. You got to look at why you shouldn't associate with people outside of work if you work with them. You know, friends should be people that you truly are friends with, not somebody that you just talking to and you really think, oh man, she's my friend. This person is not your friend. Half of the time, these people don't even like you, man. They can't stand you. They just love the energy that you bring, and everybody talks to you. And when they talk to you, you get a chance to talk to them. And fam, that's what's really going on. A lot of people can't stand that about you. They can't stand to see you shine bright. They can't stand to see you, even with your mouth closed. You're getting more attention than they are. People are talking to you, trying to get to know you, trying to know what you're about. Like I say, the sun don't always shine. Sometimes you are the sun and you gotta shine. You know, and that's the thing that I've been looking at, man. I've been cutting people off left and right. And I know y'all was like, well, every time I talk to you, you always talk about you've been cutting people off. There shouldn't be nobody left. Man, shit. There are tons of people left that you still can cut off, man. It just be going and going and going and going. And you sit back sometimes and you try to understand stuff, man. You try to understand how people go about doing things. A lot of people don't know how they doing shit. They just want to be a part of your world. They want what you got, but they don't want to work to get it. Do you get what I mean? There's so many people out there that want what you got, but don't want to work to get it. Nobody knew all the hard work and every damn thing else you had to put into sacrifice. You know, people say, oh, you never been homeless before. You never lived in a car before. You don't know. Motherfucker, if I'm talking about it, I know. You know, people say, oh, you ain't there no more. You don't have to be. Fam, that's the purpose of changing your life. That's the purpose of waking up each morning. You can get that shit right next time. You can fix all the things that are broken, that you can, you know, sit there to yourself and say, hey, we could put this back together and I can do this, I could do that. Man, you got to find a way to make shit work for you. Stop listening to people telling you you're supposed to be in the same place 20 years later. That means you haven't grown any. That means you haven't learned anything. That means you still there dealing with that same shit. You got to understand, man, you know, we've been going through so much as people lately. And, you know, far as everything going on in our life, man, then you have unloyal people around you pretending to be friends, masquerading as friends. You know, instead of stabbing you in the back, they're stabbing you in your damn face. This is how bold people are nowadays. They don't care. They just want all of that attention that you bring, and they want to be that person to everybody else where they can say, oh, you know, I'm just like Tim, you know, I'm this person and that. And I know y'all be like, oh, man, what be going on where you at, man? People have been revealing themselves to me left and right. I don't care if it's family, friends, or whatever, or, associate, or acquaintance. People have been showing themselves. And man, when people tell you who they are, believe them. Believe them with the quickness. If somebody tell you, look, I don't like you, believe them. If a person is sitting there trying to, drag your name or, make fun of you, put them in their place. But sometimes, man, you just got to let people go with it sometimes. And sometimes you got to back up and say, look, I think I'd be the bigger person and not say anything, because sometimes not saying stuff can actually be the best thing, man, because, man, you can destroy a person and, they won't forgive you. They be sitting there talking about they gonna take this to their damn grave like you really destroyed them or did something, man. I don't get it, man. People brag on shit. They brag on things. People want to travel and do all type of stuff, but they don't want to spend money. How the hell you gonna do this? You want a collection, you want toys, you want every damn thing, but you don't want to spend no damn money. In order to get stuff, fam, you got to put money into it. Even when people say, hey, look, zero money at my pocket, I built a collection like this without spending $0. You know what? That's a damn lie. You have to start somewhere with some money. I don't care if you sold stuff to get stuff. You still had to sell stuff. You get what I mean? And this is what I'm talking about. All the naysaying and all the other stuff aside, people are nonsense. People don't know how to actually put up with people, deal with people, learn how to grow, learn how to not say negative stuff. Man, when you see what's going on and how your life is progressing once you cut people out, you would have did it quicker. When God don't want you around people, he take them out your life. He don't do it slowly. He just takes them out your life. These people don't deserve to be in your life. You don't know these people. You don't know anything about these people. And fam, you know what? I keep that as long as I go. I don't know these people. I don't care about these people. And you got to keep looking at it. I was once on a bus. The young lady said, oh man, that guy over there about to hurt that lady. What you about to do? I said, what you about to do? She said, what you mean? You a man. I said, you a woman. She said, what that mean? I said, that ain't my woman. I'm not her man. I don't know her. I said, whatever's going on over there, that has nothing to do with me. That person needs to fix that situation and work on that situation. Whatever's going on over there, they need to call security. They need to call law enforcement. Somebody who gets paid to handle stuff like that. I said, I'm not nobody's hero, because once you get over there, you could become a zero. You could catch a bullet, minding somebody else's business that you don't know shit about. Again, once you get married, you marry that person that you went to City Hall or had that church or ceremonial wedding. That's the person you marry. You didn't marry every other woman. You're not their husbands. You only one woman's husband. So those other people have nothing to do. All that morality shit and all that other stuff has nothing to do with you. Work and deal with what you're supposed to work on. I study here people talk about chivalry is dead and men ain't no good. You know what? I think a lot of us have learned our value and realize what we bring to the table as men, And I think now we're not just putting up with the bullshit anymore. We like, hey, look, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to be no parts of that. And you can't blame anybody for not wanting to be a part of a situation that don't work for them. This is Grown Folk Tuesday. And like I said, keeping it real, man, you got to tell people, happy wife, happy life, that's bullshit. People make it seem like it's only one person that's supposed to be happy in a relationship and, you're supposed to deal with it as a man. If a man is unhappy, he's shit. Sooner or later, he's going to leave you there with that shit. Like I said, I have friends who are husbands and they're stay at home. They have wives who stay at home, stay at home wives. And I say this in this day and time, you can't put all of that stress, all that pressure onto one person. That's too much. In this day and age, everybody needs to work. I understand people make good money out here, but right now, when you're putting all of that on one person, that's a lot to carry. That's a lot to bear. Most of the time, that breaks a lot of people back. That makes people want to run. When you doing too damn much, you sit there after a while and you get tired. You're like, why the hell am I putting up with all this? I could get the hell up out of here. And this is what I'm talking about. Be a blessing to people, not a curse. I understand stay-at-home situation. I understand kids' cost. And my thing is, hell, understand, after one kid, shit, if you don't want any more, don't have any more. But don't go have 4 and be like, well, these 4 kids, he should have known we had these 4 kids. No, he shouldn't have known. Y'all should have known. Marriage is a two-way street, fam. People make it seem like marriage is something that don't require work. Marriage requires 2 things: respect, communication, and loyalty. And the reason why I didn't put loyalty as number 1, because you need respect first. That person needs to respect you. 2, you need to be able to communicate with that damn person. I could sit here and talk to you about everything that happens today or every issue that we have. If you're not paying me no attention, if you're not hearing me, I could be talking to my damn self. Just being honest. And that's what happens most of the time. We end up talking to ourselves. Thirdly, loyalty. You got to be loyal to the person that you with. And that's the thing that a lot of people don't understand. Loyalty really makes or break a relationship. People make it seem like cheating ain't nothing. Cheating is a lot. Cheating takes a lot out of the relationship. This is why I say you got to make sure you understand what's going on. You got to understand who you got in your corner. You got to understand what people are bringing, again, to the table. You ask a person nowadays what they bring to the table, they look at you and say, what type of question is that? Why should I bring anything to the table? And you like, what? Yeah, you're not the one. And a lot of us sometimes, we go out of context. We deal with shit knowing that we cannot deal with it. If you can't deal with it, if you're not into people with kids, don't mess with nobody with kids. Just being honest. That's a recipe for disaster. If you don't like the kid, it ain't gonna work. And think about it. A lot of people don't want you disciplining their kids. They don't want you to parent their kids, but they want you to take care of their kids. How the hell does that work? So I become a slave for your kid. So I gotta take care of your kid, but I don't get no benefits of being a parent. Oh, he has a parent. Then his parent needs to take care of him. That's not my job. My friend got with a woman, and they had been together for a year. She had a teenager. She was 17. So he met her when she was 17. So she turned 18 and was going to college. And he met the woman. They're not married or anything. She was asking him, how you going to pay for her to go to college? He said, I'm not paying for her to go to college. And she was like, well, we in a relationship. He said, we in a relationship. That ain't my child. I'm not married to you. He said, even if I'm married to you, I wouldn't pay for that child to go to school. He said, because I'm not her father. I didn't father her. I had nothing into this. And I understood that. The lady said, well, that's unacceptable. So he ended up breaking up with her and leaving her alone. And she was calling him back trying to say, wait, hold on, we can fix this. You can't fix something. You can't come to somebody and try to give them a dumbass ultimatum. I'm not on spend $120,000 to put your kid through school. Get the hell out of here. This is why I say you need to deal with people that you can deal with. Man, if people do not like you, they breaking you down, destroying you, you need to cut that shit quick. And I'm gonna tell you something nobody ever told me. Run. If somebody doing some shit to you that you cannot put up with, run. If they destroying you, run. It ain't no way to fix when somebody destroying you. If you tell them, look, you breaking me, you can't do that, and they still continue to do it, that means they don't respect you. What you saying don't matter. So you cut their ass out your life. You cut that cancer right out your damn life. And you know, my thing is nowadays, you got to do what's best for you. You can't worry about every damn body else. You know, I understand, you know, teamwork makes the dream work, but you know what? You got to be okay first. Again, happiness comes from within, not from outside. It comes from within. If you're not happy already, your ass won't be happy. I can't do anything to make you happy. I can make you smile and laugh, but I can't make you happy. You get what I mean? I can't continuously make you happy. I can put a smile on your face, treat you good. But you know, at the end of the day, that's up to you to figure if you want to be happy or not. But to later, fam, this is just knowledge that I'm imparting. If people had told me this, if you're not happy, if y'all steady breaking up, you leave. If somebody had told me when I was married the first time about this shit, I would have listened. Probably, you know, but I didn't, and I didn't understand that. Fam, once I understood and grew, I realized I was doing the same shit over and over. I was dating the same chick over and over again. In a different body, but the same chick. You understand? When you learn what you're doing wrong, you leave it the hell alone. But to later, fam, thank you so much for watching. Peace out.